Hi, this is Linda, and it's Sunday morning, and I have a custom order share for you today, and I'm making this for Denise. Denise is in Texas, and her request was a dark black-gray journal, and she loves skulls and roses, a little bit of steampunk and gothic looks to the journal, so this is what I've made for you, Denise. I hope that you love it. It's a big girl, and let me get it into focus here, and you can see the blacks and the grays. It's got some sparkle undertones to it that you'll see whenever you get it home. It really doesn't come up on the camera. You have this beautiful skull, a stainless steel skull here, and it has flowers, and it's heavily, totally embossed onto the stainless steel. You have two huge ruby eyes that I inserted in the pockets there. You have this gorgeous black lace that has little eyelash trim going on. You have stainless steel corner guards, embossed corner guards on all four corners. It's a 6x9, and instead of my standard 2 1/4 inch spine, this is a 3 1/4 inch spine, so it's a whole inch larger than my normal 6x9s. And the lace is going to wrap all the way around to the back, and then at the back you have the little charm here, and you'll see that the colors are all the same. And then the top, you'll see in the top you have clips that clips onto full sheets of extra full sheets that you can take out and write on, and then clip them back or change them as you will. And instead of the normal treatment here, I just went ahead and did the black lace continued that you're going to see on the inside and the top and the bottom. On the spine, now you can take this off if you wish, but these are stainless steel or silver and silver vintage beads that I had on an old bracelet, and I took off and added here. And if you want to take it off, you just unclasp this ring if you don't like it, but I just thought that it added something special to the back. And then on the bottom you will see that you've got more lace, and you have all these little beautiful little colored skulls on large safety pins hanging down. And again, if you didn't like that, you can take them off, but I thought they really added some color and some bringing in more of the skulls and roses that you like. And so I'm gonna, since it's so big, I'm just gonna highlight my long hair there. Highlight a few things, like this is the fabric, and I left all of the raw edges and everything. I thought it fit in with the looks of the journal, the look and the feel. And here is the inside lace with the scallop edges. The first sheet is one of your skulls that you have in your home, and I made it on, enlarged it and put it on this sheet. Now every first signature, which you have 6, has this lace trim with the satin ribbon and then the black lace. And here is one of the little skulls, and it's they come in different colors, and they're really cute. So I'm just going to flip through, and you'll notice that I did all of these skulls. I picked them out on the internet and then put them on the colored cardstock. You have, what makes this journal so large is that you have more cardstock than normal. Plus you got more pages than normal too, and you're going to have this washi tape throughout. Now this is one of the ones, and I'll only show you one. It's a full-size writing journal book, and then did the lines on each one of these pages for you. I did them randomly instead of all straight lines like this one. All of the ones on the back of the colored cardstock I did, and they're random, which I thought fit the look and the feel of your journal. And so you can write on these, take them out, change them, take the clips out if you like. All of the pages have been rounded corners and edged in black. And this is the stain, coffee stain, and you can fold that out. You have netting in the journal. You have the bags that you can, it's like a pocket bag. A lot of roses you're gonna see a lot of roses in different colors. And again, I made all this paper. The sugar skulls I picked out a lot of those, and then put them on the pages for you. Now this has yellow lines that I don't think is going to come through on the camera. Made quite a few of these for you. Taking out the skulls that I picked out off of the internet, and made little cards for you, and along with the big sheets that are in your journal. Here's a touch of the steampunk. Did everything on an angle or straight. I did both. I thought that it added a little bit more style to this type of journal. Six of these oversized envelopes that you have that I made for you, and then each one of them has a cream cardstock and with a photo, that digital stamp on them. Another large sheet. This is one of yours. Pictures that you sent me that you have in your home. And then on the inside, here's another one of my favorites that I put on this coffee stain paper. Different corners cut. I mean, I did just a lot of different special treatments. Another digital stamp. Paper that I purchased off of Etsy, and it's the red roses and the skulls. You're going to have black edgings and lines throughout. It helps age the journal. That was a beautiful sugar skull right there. And here's a skull and a roses with this vintage roses paper there. Large pockets, small pockets, you got a little bit of both going on. And this is your lace. You'll see it whenever you get this home. That's on the bottom. It's a different lace. It's really, really feminine and pretty. These are cotton laces. There's a digital print right here, stamp. Added her to this paper. Another fold out. Here's one of the little girls that you said that you liked. tracing paper. Here is one of the ones that you sent me that I had that I enlarged. Here you can see the random lines, I think, and each one of them is different. But sure, you can write here too, but I just like the looks of the random lines for this. And this was one of my favorite pieces with the net and the roses on the red. Buttons, antique buttons. Coffee stain. Didn't that turn out beautiful? And I'm not going to open up any more envelopes, but there's a different made journaling card for you with a different skull on it on each one of your 6 envelopes. Don't know if you can see that, but that is the Corset's steampunk. There's your random lines again. Let me see. There you go. There's yours. You have some of the prettiest skulls I think I've seen. So I tried to match those with the ones that I chose to put on the paper here. There you go. Look at that one. I really had fun selecting these skulls and vintage pieces for you and making it just a little bit different than my normal journals. Like this skull was put on my ledger paper, and here is one of those. This is out of my Edgar Allan Poe series, Nevermore papers, that you've got each one of them in there for you to take out and write on. And here's some more of these little skulls. And some roses down there at the bottom. Plenty of room to write on. Plenty of things to write on the backs of, and bird. You said that you like birds, so I did a bird cage with a bird. There's that pretty lady again. This is all part of that Red Roses paper that I purchased, and it's all of your black skulls. That's your lady. So you have the netting and the white paper bag, every other signature. And then you have the other bag, the vintage bag, and the remaining signatures. And you have these handmade tabs throughout in different colors. This is another one of yours that you sent me. It's a large journaling card for you to write on. Then I added these little file folders that turn down. I think you have 6 of them that you can write on, and then you can just put it back up. And this one has an octopus on it. This one has a skull on it. So you see this little yellow, tiny little skull there. See, this is the vintage ad bags. Another one of my little girls. This is out of a dictionary, I think it was in 1916. It's a huge, when dictionaries were great big, like in libraries. And I took it out, and I took out the skull sheet, and it has the skull, and it shows you all of the parts and what they're called. And I edged it and put it in here for you. Here's another one of those little file folders with the eye and the parts of the eye. These are vintage papers. Look at the wallpaper and the photographs, and then two of your steampunk little cards. Picture of this vintage man there. Another one of my little dolls. She doesn't look very happy. Okay, I gotta go a little bit faster. I'm running out of time. The back side of the dictionary paper. I love all of the colors in here. I love everything about this journal that for you. I love the mixture of the skulls and then the vintage roses papers and the steampunk. I just thought it was so neat. And I think this is one of yours in here. Yep, that's her again. This is a cute birdcage series. We're getting there. This is a cool digital stamp on this folder. Got these from Nick the Booksmith. Thank you, Nick. I mean, these were really cute off her Etsy site. Hold it down a little bit here. Here, another random. So I mean, you've got plenty of writing spaces. And you should. Look at that button, isn't that cute? And then this is another vintage postcard that I cut. And there's some of that lace. Your lovely photo again. One of my favorites. Very pretty antique rose. Vintage rose paper. from Paris. In that one with the rose in his mouth. So I tried to create something that you had requested, and here is the back. Another antique button, and of the body layout there. And then this one is created by Linda Dale, LL Creations. And then you have the lace and the same fabric on the back. That's identical to the front. And let me turn her back around where you can get your look at her. I'm going to wrap her up, and she'll be in the mail tomorrow to you. So probably a couple of days to Texas. Denise, you should have her. And I didn't name her. I just kept referring to her as Skulls and Roses. So if you want to name her, please do. But I mean, she's a very special girl. So I mean, just look at how cute and different she is, and she's heavy. So I mean, she's probably twice the weight of my usual journals. I know she's twice the size, but like I said, let me know what you think of the video when you see it today, and hope that you love her too. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to create something so special for you. And you have a good day. Talk to you later. Goodbye.